Hi, I'm Jewel Grant. I'm currently a fellow of the Elijah Cummings Youth Program, and I am a senior at Baltimore City College, the Congressman's alma mater. And going with this, when I heard that I would be speaking, I immediately thought of legacy because, of course, we both attended the same schools. So, speaking of legacy, I'm a legacy of this program. My brother was also in this program, and before he got accepted and was in this program, he was a good student at school. He played basketball, but he didn't really stick out until he became an actual fellow in this program. I feel like after he joined this program that it really made him stick out. And when I heard this, I immediately thought I need to do what he did. Whatever he's doing, I need to do this because now he is a graduate. He's a graduate of Morgan, and he is getting his PhD. He's in the PhD program at the Johns Hopkins University on a full ride. So that's why I said I need to do what he did. I need to do exactly what he did. Thank you. So when I joined the program, I had the intention of I need to be successful like him. I didn't realize that the congressman would make such an impact on my life as he did. The congressman, he showed me the true meaning of legacy. He truly lives up to his name of Elijah. Now, I come from a Christian background, so when I met Congressman Elijah Cummings, I said, wow, he truly shows the meaning of the name Elijah. In the Bible, Prophet Elijah, he trains many prophets. And one of the prophets that he trains is named Elisha. And when Elijah dies, Elisha continues to make the same impact and do the same meaningful things that Elijah taught him when Elijah was alive. And then when Elisha dies, a dead man touches Elisha's bones. And when he touches Elisha's bones, he comes back to life. I believe the congressman is Elijah, and he has trained all of us, the ECYP fellows, to be like Elijah. And when people touch our bones, we revive people and we bring them back to life. Now, thank you. Now, at my school, I have been elected as the National Honor Society president, and I believe I would have never done such if I didn't have the impact and the legacy of the congressman. Thank you.
How y'all doing this evening? Forgive me for my public speaking isn't that hot, so I'm gonna do my best. Mr. Cummings always taught me to believe in myself and to always believe in everybody else. And he emphasized my code by being a man for and with others. Without saying much, I can believe that this man put the charm into Psalm City. I could say that my first encounter with Mr. Cummings was bittersweet, to say the least. It was sweet because I finally got to meet the man whose shoulders I stand upon. And it was bitter because I was coming from school with the same sport jacket I had stuffed into my baseball locker room. So it's kind of stinky. As time passed, I began to understand what Mr. Cummings had told me during my interview, that we have to claim our frailties and cling to all of our opportunities. And when this man spoke, it was like his metaphors worked like magic, his syllables were smooth as silk, and he gave us lessons that were impossible for us to not learn. And the more that I looked into those words and the more that I heard those unforgettable quotes, I began to understand everything at once. When I heard that he had passed away, I wasn't sad. I wasn't sad because I knew that he was above us. There was no reason for me to keep my eyes glued to my shoes when I knew that he was in the sky. There was no reason for me to be sad anymore, knowing that he wasn't hurt, knowing that he wasn't in pain, and knowing that he was with God. I feel like there's a common misconception that we're here to continue his legacy, but I feel like he was a prophet. And if you believe that Mr. Elijah was a prophet, then you know that he gave us the tools to create a legacy of our own. He gave us a piece of the blueprint, and now it's our job to continue God's plan. And since I've came to that epiphany, I have founded and became president of the first Black student union at Calvert Hall College. I also engaged into multiple immersion trips inside of Baltimore, into neighboring communities in Detroit as well. In Detroit, apologies. Into Delaware as well. And I make sure to help out everybody among us. And I'm also trying to start another drive where we can provide the correct hygiene products for homeless women in the Baltimore community. And now it's just, the only thing I can say is thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for teaching us our lessons, and thank you for teaching us to become better people.